Oh yeah, it's me, baby. It's me. It's Vince Masters. Pipe Bomb Wrestling Report back here tonight, baby. And we got a lot of big topics to go over here tonight. We got Royal Rumble predictions once again for myself. We gotta talk about this big situation first. Let's begin on my nerves with this whole Rock DVD thing. I'm gonna get that off my chest right now to start us off here at Pipe Bomb Wrestling Report. So let's not further ado. Let's talk about this right now. Well, this is from the heart. This is from me telling the truth on my personal feelings. This is only my opinion because I know not everybody's going to agree with it. And there's a lot of haters out there. I realize that. There's a lot of, how to say this, people who say they're your friends, but they're not. And they just, there's a lot of bullshit out there, let's put it that way. That's the way life's going to be. You have to put up with it. I can handle that because I'm Mr. Pipe Bomber himself. I can handle anything. I can talk and back it up. I don't have to hide behind some computer. I mean, I can lay a smackdown in front of you or I can lay a smackdown behind you. And I'm a great person, but if you get on my nerves with something, I will tell like it is. And this goes for everybody. And now, then what I'm about to say right now goes for everybody. So, let's get right into it. This is the way I wrote out. There are a lot of hypocrites out there who don't go by what they say, or I should say there's a lot of people out there who don't go by what they say and don't go about what they preach. So, there's an old saying, I can't even think of it right now, say what you preach. Don't say the opposite and then do the opposite, because that's what a hypocrite is. There's a lot of people out there who have done the opposite and who I consider are hypocrites. I'm not going to mention no names on here, because they already know who they are, even though they don't want to admit it. There's a lot of people who are two-faces, bullshit like that. But getting back to what I was saying, they get on that. There's people out there who don't even like that person, and then will not jump on the bandwagon all of a sudden when there is nobody else, when there's people behind that person, they want to change their mind. Say, oh yeah, I like them too. Well, the great one here is to say that it's a bunch of bullshit. You don't jump on a bandwagon just because everybody else does. If you have your own mind, you do what's right for you, and only what's right for you. Who cares what other people think? I'm not there to impress anybody. But I mean, it's just because people want to become popular or crap like that. But if you're yourself, that's cool. Tell it like it is. Be honest. It's okay to be out there. I know I am. But as long as you tell it like it is. And it's not to piss anybody off either. It's just to, lay it out there. Be yourself. And people are going to disagree all the time. But hey, who cares? At least you're getting your point across. And at least you're not a hypocrite. So, like some people. But don't say stuff or talk about other people when some people sit there and do the same thing without even noticing themselves first. Now that's a hypocrite. That's a good example of me anyway. I like to be myself, think positively, get all the negative out. I don't like to deal with all that bullshit. So basically, that's a good example of what I'm saying about The Rock DVD that's coming out recently. If you don't like The Rock, it doesn't matter if you're buying it for his matches or anything like that. It's the same you could say about John Cena or Triple H or anybody if you didn't like them. It's about saying that if you don't like him, then why would you buy his DVD? That's a hypocrite right there. I mean, even if it is just for his matches, you still buy him, you still fall into that category. So no matter what anybody says, you're still a hypocrite. Sorry, but that's Pipe Bomb for you. And I know the truth hurts, but it's real shit. So people, get it through your heads. Okay, on to the next thing now. Well, before I go into anything, by the way, I'm very happy about the 49ers beating the Packers. I gotta say, boo. I knew the Packers weren't going. I've been a fan of 49ers for a while, and I'm not saying it because I'm jumping on no bandwagon or anything like that. I am not a hypocrite. I love the 49ers always. It's just at the time they really, really sucked, but I still like them. And I'm glad they finally got a team that can get them to the Super Bowl. So I got to say that off of Wrestling Fest. And I'm okay with the Giants too, so see what happens. But on to some wrestling news now. That's why we're here. Let's see here. Um, let's see. Okay. Well, starting with Marty Jannetty here. Let's start with Marty Jannetty. I just heard this recently on the source. Marty Jannetty was drinking Jack Daniels for apparently 48 hours, and before he wrote this, saying that he is going to write some book about Shawn Michaels. He told Shawn Michaels he should call him first, but then yet he changed his mind and said, "No, you better not call me. I'll just write it, and I'm not going to protect your ass no more," something like that. So we gotta see where this goes. I'm gonna keep you updated on that. If this is true or not. Mark Jannetty really does write this book. Could he be telling the truth about Shawn Michaels? Maybe that Shawn Michaels didn't say in his book when he wrote shit about him apparently. So Mark Jannetty, he was drinking, of course. So who knows if this is true? You know, a lot of people say different things when they drink. We'll find out sooner or later, though. Now, WWE World Rumble plans, real quick. We learned that there will not be no plans to bring any new talent into the Royal Rumble. There's only going to be talent that's in the company, which means that there's not going to be no outside talent or anything like that. Apparently, if there's any surprise in the Royal Rumble, most likely it will be somebody like The Undertaker who will be in it, or maybe Triple H, possibly. I hope they do put Triple H in. I miss my guy. But my thing, of course, my picks are still Chris Jericho and still Randy Orton. I think one of them or both of them, one of them are going to win it for sure. And Randy Orton, I'm thinking right now is going to be the world winner, but we'll see because Randy Orton already won one. It'd be really nice if for the 25th anniversary if they made Chris Jericho win one finally, since he would most likely would fight CM Punk, hopefully for the title, which would be great. As far as Randy Orton goes, it looks like he'll be fighting Daniel Bryan. My other wish coming true. I did wish for that match earlier on. Hopefully that will happen because that would be a great matchup, I think. But I think Randy Orton would take it, personally. Anyway, moving on. The WWE Tag Team titles, whether or not you're watching Raw or not right now, they've changed hands in an untelevised show apparently in Oakland last night, I believe it was, against Hanako and Primo. They're the new tag team champions along with Rosa Mendes. So congratulations to them. Arriba! They finally win it. W is finally pushing them up there. I don't know if it's because of the suspension of Evan Bourne before that, but maybe we'll find out. But it could have something to do with that because, you know, apparently there was rumors going around that Triple H didn't like him, which wasn't the truth. But he did apologize to Triple H, but, you know, the office, you know how they are, they could probably be changing things around, pushing people up there, so that's cool. Another news now, new past, a wrestler debuted finally and defeated Alex Riley in his debut match. That was Skip Sheffield. He is now in WWE for sure, but he's under a new name called Ryback. I met him personally. He's a nice guy, big muscles, so we'll see what happens with him. And taking part in the WWE Legends House show, which will be on the WWE Network, as you know. 3 legends have confirmed they will be in it. Dusty Rhodes, Roddy Piper, and Iron Sheik will be in it. Wow, entertaining group. 3 old men. And there's a little side Raw note here that I seen a couple minutes ago when I was watching Raw. I noticed that somebody tell Rosie O'Donnell that, or Roseanne put it like that, they want their laugh back because that laugh was just envious by Vicky Guerrero. Somebody needs to get her laugh and get it back to them because that laugh is just scary. But anyway, also taking being on Raw tonight, Mr. Belden from Saved by the Bell might make an appearance tonight. Apparently, they don't know if they want to do anything with him. Another appearance this week, since Las Vegas is a Sin City, and it will be a Sin City SmackDown. Apparently, HBK will be attending SmackDown. They didn't say if he's going to be attending backstage. Most likely he will, but they said he's going to make an appearance. So look forward to that tomorrow night. Also, in news. Nearly a done deal with Shaquille O'Neal. Is big WrestleMania news kind of. Shaquille O'Neal, WWE's come to a near deal with him. They're saying apparently they're going to come up with creative. Is looking for ideas for him right now because they're almost done with the deal that they need to make with him. And I'm thinking the deal's going to be like this. It's going to be him against Big Show either way in some type of match. If they decide to turn Big Show heel, you know, which I won't be surprised about. It'll be something to see. I hope he's in Miami. I like to meet Shaquille. So that'd be great. Also, WWE has signed a new independent wrestler named Jody Christopher. I think that's how you say his name. Sorry if I say your name wrong. Apparently, he's being to a development deal. He's the son of actor, musician, Chris Christopherson. So, and thanks to this, Triple H was interested in him and he was impressed with the kid, so he signed him to a deal. So there you go. We look for him to debut in the future in the WWE. Also, apparently, Randy Orton will be missing Monday Night Raw this week in SmackDown because of his apparent back injury, which I think is still going with the storyline. I don't think that's for real. I think he's definitely going to make his show, if not 1 week before Rumble, but at the Royal Rumble. He'll come back and win it if they don't make Jericho win it. So we'll see. Also, let's see. Oh yeah, another big WrestleMania news here for Hall of Fame at least. Ric Flair will be at the Hall of Fame ceremony in Miami, Florida. It's confirmed he will be in the Four Horsemen ceremony. So, woo! I hope I meet the guy because he's one of my icons too, one of my idols. So, also Lawler. The reason why he didn't accept his Hall of Fame invite is because he's not done with his career yet. He told Vince McMahon he's not done with it yet, and since he's not done with it, it would make no sense for him to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. So we'll see what happens with that. Also, Chris Jericho, the reason why he was crying apparently is because they want fans to hate him, as JR posted on his Twitter page a couple weeks ago. He says that he wants the fans to hate him apparently for crying. That doesn't make sense to me, but I don't know where he's going with his character yet, but we'll have to watch and see. But I know he's coming back with something brand new apparently, so that's why he hasn't been saying anything. Also, 3-hour Raw will take place the week before WrestleMania 28 announced. It will be a 3-hour show starting at 7:15 the week before Mania, so look forward to that. They decided to scrap the Diva titles because they decided, I guess, it wasn't a good idea. So writers scrapped the idea of having tag team divas trying to be like TNA. So I guess that's probably why they scrapped it. Also, some updated news on the drug allegation with X-Pac not being able to host the Royal Rumble because of jail time. X-Pac will still be able to host the Royal Rumble pre-show party that I've been updating on recently. So stay tuned for that if you're going to the Royal Rumble. So ladies and gentlemen, that is all from Pipe Bomb here tonight. I appreciate you guys joining me, and I will see you guys possibly Wednesday or next Sunday. I will do another report. Oh, and before I go, my good friend Kurt Cougar, some of you may know him as an independent wrestler. Don't forget to join us. Sabu will be an ICW show event, independent wrestling, by the way, at I believe you say like it's at Aslar Nightclub, ASALIR. It's at 3000 South 13th Street in Oklahoma, Manitoba there. So if you decide to join us for the ICW event, comes $20 tickets, free meet and greet with Sabu from what I heard. Come and join us. You won't be disappointed. Alright, Pipe Bombers, see you later. Tell it like it is. Who gives a shit what people say? Good night.